remarkable record they have in the stadium in Copa del Rey ties. Benzema looking for a 1-2. Just got caught under his feet, otherwise he might have tried the shot, as it is Valverde. And at the second attempt, Koundé can hack it away.
Koundé smashes it into Franck Kessie. They don't need to kick the ball out. They hit him in the midriff. They don't need to kick it out at all.
And they're not going to either. Modric looking to chip the goalkeeper. Well, Barcelona players are protesting.
No, it was his own man cleared it into him, and you don't have to kick it out at all. It's not dangerous. See here, Koundé just smashes it right into his midriff. The fact that he falls over and goes down.
There's the goal again. You can see no offside confirmed, and Rafinha, who would have been, didn't get involved in it. So fair and square goal, and it'll go down, I think, as own goal, Eder Militao, although it did touch Nacho on the way. Take your pick there.
Yeah.
Torres, who looks hopefully at the referee, is not getting anything.
Well, we're 35 minutes in here, and they haven't threatened the Barcelona goal at all, have they yet? Madrid, very disappointing performance.
Both teams dropped points, didn't they, at the weekend in the league. Araujo. Gets with a little chipped ball forward. Nacho can bring it away. And Vinicius knew that was a free kick for a Busquets challenge. I bet he wants to play, doesn't he, still?
Yeah,
Xavi.
Yeah. I bet in training, I bet he joins in and is as good as a lot of them.
Wouldn't surprise you, would it?
No, not at all.
43 now, Xavi. Barcelona have won 13 of their 18 away matches in all competitions this season. Real Madrid unbeaten at home for 11 months since Chelsea won here in the Champions League last season. Real still went through that night as well. 10 minutes to half time. The scoreline may be a little bit of a surprise if you read all the previews of this game. Araujo was saying in the build-up to the game, we are united, we're not worried about all the talk, we're cool, we just have to go out and be professional, and they have been. Gavi's able to intercept that one. Valverde was clever, very clever. Araujo won the header crucially against Benzema. Madrid changed the game in the way that Manchester United did at Old Trafford.
Yeah, they're going to have to
last week. They did that with a lot of extra pace injected.
You know, whether the introduction of Rodrigo played a major part against Atletico Madrid, that'll be the change for me.
Wouldn't be a surprise to see him sooner rather than later if it stays like this. Nicely done by Frankie de Jong, and there's a bit of room opened up here for Gavi. Rafinha's waiting in the middle. Just played a little too far ahead of him.
That ball really wasn't on. There was no movement from the Barcelona players to cross over. I think Rafinha would have been offside anyway at the far post. It shows how easy it is to get an extra man, particularly on that far side.
Gavi got his first Clasico goal of his young career in the Spanish Super Cup game. This time Valverde's caught in possession. Barcelona cashing, no, Busquets couldn't. Vinicius ran straight into Araujo. The referee saw nothing wrong with that.
He's played advantage, Ian, but whether he goes back, because that's his second, third foul now. That's what the crowd wants. Whether he'll give him it is another thing. Look at Barcelona, the shake to get back in.
It's Kroos, one of several players out of contract in the summer at Real Madrid. Carvajal. Now Camavinga. Look at all those striped shirts between the ball and the goal.
Yeah, they're very narrow, aren't they, Madrid? With Vinicius coming into the centre.
There's Modric. Camavinga. Benzema. Not going to let him turn.
No, surrounded by Barcelona players. Did really well.
The crowd are screeching at the referee to be dishing out more yellows here, and this time they want one against Gavi for that.
Yeah. Again, coming on the back of the other challenge against Camavinga, you can see why. I mean, there's not much in it, is there? And of course, Militao made the most of it.
Very easy in a game like this to have half the players on the pitch on the
Yeah,
yellow
it is.
by half time. The referee has to apply some game management to all of that. Rather him than us. Once again Vinicius, and once again up against Ronald Araujo.
Look how many people in the box though, Ian, in a white shirt. Benzema's come out. There's only Modric and Fede Valverde on the periphery.
Kroos's ball, Carvajal. It was a chance. It wasn't an easy one, but it was a chance.
It was a good chance, Ian. It was a really good chance. Thankfully for Barcelona, it's the right back. Good run, good pick out by Kroos. Just opens his foot up. I don't know what he was doing in the end. He can see the ball from a long way off, so he doesn't have to keep on running. He can slow down if he wants. Just got under the ball.
Just needed a very tiny cushioned volley, didn't it? Easy to say.
Didn't need any power on it because he's not far out. He just needs to get it goal bound.
Carvajal playing in his 23rd Clasico. He hasn't scored in one yet. Had an opportunity there for what would have been a vital goal. Balde. Nacho to get it away. And a miscue by Kroos. Don't forget at half-time we'll be hearing from Casey Keller and Ali Marino and Craig Burley alongside Dan Thomas with their analysis of this absorbing first half, which isn't over yet. Eder Militao making the strong run from defence, wants it back again in the right wing position and gets a cross away as well. The threat came from an unlikely source there.
Yeah, he did really well, Militao. He probably didn't want the return pass off Fede Valverde running the whole length of the field, but at least he made something from it.
Vinicius gets it again. Nacho. Stegen, he's good with those punches. Valverde.
He's a really good goalkeeper, isn't he? Very experienced. Really good punch. I don't know whether this was a shot by Fede Valverde, the way he hits it.
I think it was, wasn't it?
But there's certainly no bend on it for it to be a cross.
Maybe he was just thinking he could catch Ter Stegen out a little. He didn't.
You wonder whether Vinicius Junior can go onto the right wing, get away from Araujo and start attacking Balde. You know, it's easier because he's young and he's inexperienced. And he's not as quick as Araujo, but he stays in one position, doesn't he, Vinicius Junior, and just tries. That's why I think it might be ideal for Rodrigo to come on that side of the pitch.
Wouldn't be a big surprise to see him come on at half-time. Just coming back from a little bit of a knock. I'm not sure how many minutes are in his legs, but you'd think he's been declared on the bench, he's fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Nicely done by De Jong towards Gavi. Rudiger was very strong. Rudiger's beginning to settle down after an uncertain beginning, really, to his Real Madrid career. Vinicius and a yellow card.
That was always going to be a yellow card, that one, because it was a counter-attack and he was running at pace. The fact that Rafinha never even batted an eyelid, you knew he was willing to take it, pulling his shirt, stopping the play.
They might not worry too much about a yellow for Rafinha.
No.
Worry more about Araujo getting one, wouldn't they? And then Vinicius running at him, trying to engineer a second as the game goes on. It's Camavinga. Chouameni is on the bench for this game. $88 million signing. Evolving the Real Madrid midfield. Valverde. Also showing why they've been pretty resilient in Spanish matches this season.
They've got plenty of men behind the ball, which is really good. They're organising themselves really well, aren't they? It's a foul. Frustrating Real Madrid. They're going to have to do something different, aren't they? The team in white, if they want to get back into this game and get back into this tie, because they're getting very frustrated, not making any chances at all.
There's something of a thou shalt not pass mentality about Barcelona, which is all to the good for them.
Particularly when you've got the early goal from a mistake.
Well, they'd have been delighted at 0-0 at half-time, wouldn't they?
Absolutely.
As it is, they're 1 up. Only a few more seconds. One thing Carlo Ancelotti won't do is panic. Seen it all before and seen his team dig themselves out of holes several times in the last year alone.
This is a different game though, this, Ian. Especially the semi-final stages, when they saw that Barcelona lineup.
Busquets. You would imagine Real Madrid will find another gear in the second half, but here's Balde.
Size, was it?
Flank's gone up.
But they're dangerous, certainly on the counter-attack, aren't they, Barca? That's tight. You know, Rafinha running, they're very dangerous at times.
And that is half-time. A very, very satisfactory first half. Benzema had a goal disallowed correctly for offside, and Barcelona, who defended very, very well in that half, kept Real Madrid at bay, stole in front. A messy goal, ending with the last touch of Eder Militao and then Nacho, but Kessie made a good run before that. And Barcelona have a 1-0 lead here at the Bernabeu, and will be extremely happy